Kicking Las Vegas sideways. Sound familiar? Well, it should, because the winning continues. Folks, I won my Mountain West Game of the Year with BYU and my Dog of the Year in the pros. I'm now 32-12, 73% in college football, up 380 stars, and 65% winners in pro football. Call now and get my college and pro hammers free, plus get info on my 3-play trifecta, led by a conference Game of the Year, also free. It all starts with a toll-free call to 1-888-424-4667 or go to jimfeist.net.
They call me Smokin' Dave Koken, and am I ever right now. 11-1 right here on Proline. Last week's special, 5-1. I won my Big East Game of the Year and my Pro Game of the Month. My College Parlay of the Month is up right now, and that's free on a recorded message at 1-888-567-7660. Plus, there's info on how to get 3 more guaranteed college winners, and they're on the house as well. That's 1-888-567-7660 for another incredible football weekend that's entirely free.
Want the game of the day every Saturday and Sunday? Then call my free pick phone at 1-888-769-9467. It's a toll-free call to a recorded message, and you'll get a top-rated release absolutely free. See it for yourself. Make the call to 1-888-ROZ-WINS. That's right, 1-888-ROZ-WINS.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, the undefeated Steelers travel to the desert this week to take on the Arizona Cardinals, and we'll sort all that out in just a moment. But first, we turn to world champion handicapper Jim Feist. He bounced back last Sunday with a huge day in the pros that included his Inner Circle Game of the Month winner, as well as both of his top personal service releases. Now, he's focused in on this weekend. And Jim, with 5 big games over the next 2 days, you got something big to offer.
Absolutely, and thank you for that intergalactic champion.
Interplanetary. You're the best handicapper on Mars, I think. Yeah.
On Mars, absolutely, without a doubt. That's right. Out the first 3 weeks, I've gone 6-1. That's 86% with my Proline offers. And to end the month, I've got one of the biggest weekends ever. Right now at jimfeist.net, I've got 3 Game of the Year winners in college football, plus 2 big games from Sunday's pros, including another Game of the Year release, all for just $29. Plus, I'm guaranteeing to go at least 4-1, or all of October's executive plays are on the house. Go to jimfeist.net or simply get the details when you call my free pick phone, which is loaded with my Underdog Game of the Month, absolutely free on a recorded message at 1-888-260-8339.
Great stuff from Jim, and you want to take advantage of that, that's for sure. Well, you know, a perfect blend of running, passing, and gadgetry has the Steelers' offense rolling, and they are 3-0. This week, they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals, whose furious comeback, led by, of all people, Kurt Warner, fell just short against the Ravens last week. How are they going to do this week?
Yeah, relying on Kurt Warner in your 2-minute offense to get the job done, that's not going to work week in and week out. But I think Matt Leinart will come back here in a nice spot. I think the line's a little bit inflated on the Steelers. Now, they were in a great spot last week, catching the Niners on that big road game. Now, Steelers have to go out west, and I don't think they're going to have as much success. I think the Arizona Cardinals here are a live dog, and I would not be surprised if they send the Steelers back with their first loss.
Well, plus Wisenhunt and Grimm know something about the Steelers, to be sure, and I know this is a big game for them, but Pittsburgh's playing outstanding football. It's kind of tough for me to fade them right now, but I do think there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game, and I love the move that Wisenhunt made last week, switching quarterbacks. Why don't they do what they do in baseball? If the starting quarterback is struggling, go to the bullpen. Give yourself a chance to win the game. I've never understood that mentality in pro football as opposed to the college ranks. In any case, regardless of who's quarterbacking in this game for Arizona, I think they're going to score some points on the Steelers. I know Pittsburgh can score, and that soft Arizona defense, I like this game to go over the total.
Yeah, Dave, I could see some points being scored in this one, but I want to refer back to what Bob was saying about a prime position for Pittsburgh last week. They've been in a prime spot all 3 weeks thus far. Who could have designed a better schedule than Cleveland in week 1, Buffalo in week 2, and San Fran having to fly across the country in week 3? We were on them all 3 weeks, but I'm coming back with the underdog here. Plenty of value with this home dog getting 6, and you're talking about an offensive line who I thought was going to struggle, guys, but the bottom line is Grimm has them playing well together, and I believe they'll not only hang this number, but I'm going to predict an outright win for the Arizona Cardinals.
After a quick break, we'll be back with the plays of the week from the entire Proline panel, so stay tuned. Get the stats and numbers the pros use, complete and up-to-date injury and weather reports, lines and scores, free contests, and much, much more. Thousands of pages of free information, all available at jimfeist.net. And don't forget the Proline show you're watching right now is also up and running on the website. Available for on-demand viewing every Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific, straight through the weekend. You're just a mouse click away at jimfeist.net.
I'm ending September with one of my biggest 5-game packages ever. I have a triple header of college games of the year winning today and a pair of monster pro games that will win tomorrow, including my second Pro Game of the Year release. All 5 powerhouse selections are available for just $29 on jimfeist.net. Or get details when you call my free pick phone, which is loaded right now with my underdog game of the month. Make the call to 1-888-260-8339 or go to jimfeist.net now.
Welcome back. Well, it's time now for the plays of the week. And to kick things off, let's go to Roz Warby.
Thanks, Al. This week, my play is on the Atlanta Falcons, who are still winless this season. They totally outplayed Carolina last week, but made a few critical mistakes. This week, they catch the Texans off a tough loss with the Colts, and they have several key injuries. The Texans should not be favored in this game. And don't forget my free pick phone at 1-888-769-9467. That's 1-88-ROZ-WINS.
Thanks a lot, Roz. Now let's turn to Bob Donahue.
Yeah, we're going to go with the Cleveland Browns as our top play of the week, and we have a big free winner posted right now, 1-888-806-4667. Plus, you'll get information on my AFC Game of the Year plus 2 other big college winners. Don't miss out, 1-888-806-4667.
All right, now let's switch over to Dave Koken.
11-1-1 for the season here on Proline. My top play this week, TCU to roll past Colorado State. Speaking of rolling, I expect to do it again with my college parlay of the month. It's on a recorded message, and it's toll-free, 1-888-567-7660, plus information on 3 huge games that I'm guaranteeing will all be winners.
All right, now let's turn to Scott Spreitzer.
The play of the week is the Arizona Cardinals over the Pittsburgh Steelers, and what can I say, folks? It's been a great run thus far. 85-33 against the spread, 72% winners with our last 118 pro and college releases, 32-12 on our September college football run, 380 stars. You like, you call. 1-888-424-4667. Top hammer on Saturday, top hammer on Sunday, free on a recorded message, and information on my 3-play trifecta, which includes my second conference game of the year, 5-0 with those plays, or go to jimfeist.net.
All right, now the play of the week from Jim Feist.
Well, if you call, you like. You make sure you make this call, 1-888-260-8339. My underdog game of the month is on the line, absolutely free on a recorded message. And there's details on how you can get 3 big college releases and 2 huge pro releases that are guaranteed to go 4-1, or the executive service is absolutely free. 1-888-260-8339 or go to jimfeist.net. My game for the week, by the way, I don't want to forget it again, is the Cleveland Browns to upend the Ravens, who are overrated.
All right, great job by all our panelists, as every week, and we thank everybody for joining us. Remember to catch us next Saturday morning for another great show. We'll see you then.